And behold, if we remain like this, if we don't bring in this kind of courses in 2050, in 2100, Cameroon will not be a major. For Cameroon to become an emergent country, we must stop from being employee to become an employers. Are we together? We must stop from being one employees to becoming employers. Meaning that you should be ready to do what? To employ the others. And for you to employ somebody, you must have what? The notion of what? How to create an enterprise. Are we together? How to make that enterprise function. And what are the things that if you do, that enterprise can be taken away from you. Are we together? And that is the reason why in this course we have section A, which is entrepreneurship, giving you the zeal, spurring you up, igniting you to become an entrepreneur, to become like me. Are we together? Section B, general economics. For you to effectively run a business, you must know the forces of demand and supply in the market. You must know taxation laws. Are we together? And all these things for you to be able to run that your enterprise. And section C now, company law. Because there are stages that you must follow when you want to create an enterprise. Are we together? And when you create that enterprise, there are things that you must do to keep that enterprise at the top. And there are also things that you must not do. Because if you do them, the court will cease that authorization. Are we together? We call it the veil of incorporation now. Have you ever heard of that? The veil of incorporation. Yes. I'm not coming to teach. I'm coming to revise. I think you have been having classes in entrepreneurship, right? Huh? Yes. I'm coming today just to do it, to revise. And behold, if you cooperate, the day you finish, you will come again. Are we together? Yes, they call me family. I might be small like this, but I am 22 years in this ministry. Yes, as an examiner in this ministry. So, I would want us to do a little bit of fast revision. Are we together? At the end, I will give you the floor now. That if you have a question that is disturbing you, you have been struggling to answer and you cannot answer that question, you ask me. Are we together? Yes. You ask me. Okay. You cannot enter. Let's begin with section A. Are we together? Before entering to answer enterprise creation and entrepreneurship, you must know some basic definitions in entrepreneurship. The first one is an entrepreneur. Who is? Are we together? Okay. The question was entrepreneurs. And not advantages and disadvantages. So, I said, reasons that will attract people to be entrepreneurs, and reasons that will force people to be entrepreneurs. One of the reasons is what? Salary, employment now. Are we together? Oh, let me say financial independence. When you desire to be financially independent, you turn into business. Are we together? That one now is what? A pull factor. Are we together? Now, look at a point like dismissal from work. When they dismiss you from work, you are forced to do business to survive now. That is now what? A push factor. somebody understand what we are saying? Good. So, the first reason we want to be entrepreneurs is financial independence. The desire for financial independence. When you want to be financially independent, are we together? You go into entrepreneurship. You go in to create a business. Okay? You go in to create a business when you want to be financially independent. You create. But if you don't desire financial independence, continue working under somebody. When you can't, they will insult you with this your korokoro head, your big head. You cannot do anything because you don't have any choice. But the moment you desire financial independence, and nobody should control my finances, you create. Auntie, when I was just working under the ministry, I was suffering. Suffering. Because we were relying only on your salary. At one moment I used to tell my father when I was in the university in Buyada that he was on ticket. And at that time my father's salary was 150,000. We were 8 of us. I would go for more than like that. My father would give me only 20,000. He give us 20,000. Be crazy. You don't even know that he has gone and put his salary. When I started working, they paid me right up to 230. But in a month I was not having 1 franc somewhere. And then I was not taking care of anybody. Are you getting me? But when I became an entrepreneur, and see, doing my debts that I was well, and I cleared them because I was financially independent. Another reason is when you desire to help others. Desire to help others. The only way an individual can help another individual is through employment. Let me tell you something. You see what is your name? Huh? Kissy. Huh? Testing. What? Kissu. Bar Kissu. And then my parents saw who's on them and they did not know how to pronounce it. Madam Kissu, we are simply saying that the only way I can help you in life is to give you a job, an employment. Is that clear? It's not that every day you should be coming and I am giving you small money. Because when I'm giving you small money, one day like that, I will see you as a liability for me. Are we together? And I will be insulting you, which is not correct. But if I am paying your services, it means that I'm happy. Another one is when they desire to be their own bosses. When you desire to be your boss, that they will not insult you like they used to insult us in Seattle. You were not even there when we played that stuff. When you desire to be your own boss, you kill. You not come late to the job site and they say that they are paying you 5,000. You will be teaching a period for 10,000 and you come late only for 30 minutes. And the period is 2 hours. You want to get 5,000. And later you want 1 hour 30 minutes instead of 7,500 you want 5,000. When this kind of things happen, you see that people will desire to be their own bosses. I can drive into my enterprise at any time and leave any time. Another reason is when you want to contribute in decision making. When you want to contribute in decision making of your zone, become an entrepreneur. At times when I want to teach this point decision making, I said, when you want your voice to be heard, you should engage in business. Are you getting me? When you want your voice to be heard, let me tell you, who here is from Bamena? Who here is from the Northwest? Who here is from the Northwest? Even me, I'm from the Northwest. Let me tell you. Listen, there is no meeting, no government meeting, no private meeting that officials, real government officials can hold in the Northwest without the presence of Al-Hajj or the Dawarati. Even if he's not there, they must inform him. Do you know why? Because if the ones go to the one, they will borrow from him. When Let Bayon was there is no educational meeting that can hold in the Northwest without him. Let Bayon Francis. Why? Because he was an entrepreneur. In fact, even in the ministry, when the one, that is the reason why you saw that when they were changing the programs. You usually leave the ministry around and go and change in the school. Because it was a low private higher institute at that time that was top in the whole country. Are you getting me? They will either send people from your own place to Bamena to go and change the program. You can understand how we are talking. When you want your voice to be heard, when you want to contribute in decision making, come out. Are we together? Another reason why people are forced to be entrepreneurs. Are we together? It is because of the way of life in their family. When you see a Bamilike's boy, that the mother and the father is a businessman, are you getting me? That boy is automatically forced to become a businessman. It's just like when my father wanted me to be a military. It was forcing me to go to the Navy by force. And when I went to teach him, and the way he hated me. Then I was seeing that this child is lost. So when I went to talk, I said, so when I became an entrepreneur, now like this, I'm telling you, I'm hitting like this. It's not that I'm proud, right? But the glory is God's, not mine. I'm saying that if there is a meeting in my family now, I'm telling them that they will put it next week. If I cannot go now, are you getting me? They will hear. Because I will go and sponsor the meeting. Those colonels that we have, none of them are sponsored. And you know why? You know how they mean that you go to a meeting? The people are living down with their wives that prepare good envelopes for them. Yes. But you see how they are suffering. Now, walking your wife is putting on a measure of 7,000. How come? It is already a crime. If your husband is walking and leaving you like that, it's a dangerous crime. Except that you cannot plan because it's a health problem. Cannot plan this kind of bacala like this and you are want to do that. Somebody's husband is a I'm moving. I'm sitting in my car. I'm sitting in my car. The only person that says that this is deeper. Why are you people talking about that? As if somebody has spent money. People are here that are not spent 500, you are talking about somebody 6,000. I'm saying that Bacala to students is normal. Are we together? Because first of all, it's their dressing code. But there are some men like me. That marry women like that. You see the women in the back with the back like that. You can't marry to be the cancer. I usually tell my Christians in the church that because at times I teach them, hey, Auntie, wait. I'm talking too much. That one is touching me somewhere. No, they are going that they should be very careful. Listen to lectures. I'm saying that at times I teach the men in my church. Are you getting me? Well, in our church, every last Sunday, it's a business. We have business meetings. Are we together? The problem is not money. The problem is, are you able to keep the principles of money? That's the thing. But you not see, some people, listen, I always tell people that if you do one of a businessman, because you feel that you already have money, be for the sake of their family members, be for the sake of their parents. If I can take 400,000 as a salary, 500,000, it cannot take care of my parents, my children, myself, extended family. So I have to do another extra thing by force. You know, people will see you as a greedy man. At times, you are greedy because you don't have, and you have refused to do it. For you to be a businessman, you must move out of your comfort zone. And that is the reason why so many of us are poor. You see an opportunity like this, you leave it, you pass over it. Another one comes, you pass over it. Another one comes. You keep on passing over opportunities repeatedly. Wow. Have you had the definition of poverty? Passing over opportunities repeatedly. You sit business opportunities like this to grab. Wait till if you don't succeed. You see another one? My friend. Repeatedly, you will be poor. Your friends will see you as if you are stinking when you are not. We are no more in Bacala. We are, first of all, said that Bacala, first of all, is the student year. That's the, all these are long things that you are doing that is wrong. You are supposed to put on Bacala. Especially a nurse. A nurse is not supposed to put this kind of food on this. See why you are putting. So you'll be treating the patient and making it like this. Auntie, is that what the ethics of nursing say that you put this kind of thing? Why should you put a book up? Do you know that you will not be fluorinated? See, we take our examples from fluorinated. I'm telling you. You see, nurses are women in the hospital, are women. He's sending a pen like this and scratching the hair like that because it's no. But it's difficult for that bacala to itch like that unlucky jeep. You have to eat here. One. Don't put the wrong candle and watch somebody. I was afraid that you want to inject. I will be very sure about the person that will inject because I don't want to carry a student. You understand? I don't want to carry a student. Because you run away from classes. Okay. Another point. The last one that we was when we talk about way of life in family, is that clear? You are forced by your family. Look at what Bamilke's do. In Bamilke's meetings, every day they contribute money and give somebody to start a business. To contribute again and give another one to start his own business. Are you getting me? Even if you are not a businessman, they will force you to become a businessman. That is a way of life. Another one is just passion. Passion. You want to become an entrepreneur because you want to do what you love to do. See, even if I finally gone to the military training like my parents wanted me to be like, I will still open in school today. Because from childhood I wanted to be a teacher. From childhood I wanted to be a pastor. Yes. Auntie, before I look and sat family them, I was already doing clandestine teaching that same year before the results came out. Because I loved it. So, I was still coming to that one. Another reason why people become entrepreneurs is just because they want to create a legacy. They want to build a legacy. They want to build something that people will remember them for. I like that. I like that, man. I like that. I'm saying that people want to become entrepreneurs because they want to build legacy. They want to create legacy. Something that people will remember him for. Something that his generations will live to enjoy even after him. Yes. I was telling my second wife that a banker, we should start thinking of how to create a bank using our own name or using your name. So that the day you die, your brothers and sisters can also be saying that my sister bank was dead. She was asking me, is it my children or my... I said, okay, create it for your children. Why was I telling her like that? I was telling her to leave a legacy. Are you getting it? Well, our own money is only to fill around and buy a big bag of different rubbing oils. We need to see her. We need to see her in the morning when she wants to go out. She will pack things like that on the table. You will look at her and say, is this so frame? She go and take this one and touch on in the face. Take this one. How much? Send the money to build a bank. If you don't want to identify with your husband, build for your family alone. Build and put even your family name there. Create a legacy. So that your family at least will remember you for one thing. Your mother and father will sponsor you like till now. And you get up and you die and they have not enjoyed anything. Especially now that children are dying before their parents are like this. Some of you will die now and your parents are not even ground. Why? Create a legacy. That even if you are dying today, people will be fighting. Your family member will be fighting. You know that the day I will die, it's only my lawyer that will solve problems in my family. Because I even know already some of my brothers now that they usually come in even when I'm still alive. They are saying, they're taking me my money. Yes. Are you getting it? Yes. I'm still alive. I come and they're treating me. I'm just thinking about the kind of defeat that my lawyer will give them. When my children, when some of them will be struggling to push my children away. My lawyer will come and leave them dangerous. And they are working on. And they have refused to also create their own legacies. Okay. Another reason is that some want to become entrepreneur only for prestigious reasons. And see, just for what? Prestigious reasons. Just for the sake of pride. See, when we were teaching in National Polytechnic, Bamenda, Dr. Young told me that immediately the Pa Young Francis died. One of my colleagues, Dr. Young, told me that. I said, yes, grandmother. I said, Ngum. I said, yes, grandmother. I said, Ngum. I said, yes, grandmother. I said, how you how many times? I said, 3 times. I said, you see how you really respect small picking. Small picking, the enter meeting will stand. I must be school. And today, behold, he has Sapientia Polytechnic. Are you getting it? And he built it because of what? The pride. Then he wants that when he's coming. Are you getting it? They stand up and give him a standing ovation. Because when Kayo died, Francis was and Jack wanted to it, they would say that manager is coming to stop. Are you getting me? So another reason. With the managerial plan, I did not know that director standing outside that is the person calling me here. I don't come here. No matter how you call me, I'm not coming. Are you getting it? Yes. So the next component after that one, you are talking about the financial analysis. When I talk of managerial analysis, I'm talking about managerial team. Until I'm talking about what? Managerial team. Because you are talking about team again when I'm already going to financial analysis. In financial analysis, you are just giving the inflow and outflow of currency. How finances will come into the business, how they shall be spent, and how and what is left for the investors to also enjoy. Because there is no investor that will invest in a business that will be making losses. Are we together? And there is no investor that will invest in a business that will not make profits. Is it understood? Okay. After this component, we have the last component, which is what we call the appendix. Or you call it supporting documents. Appendix or supporting documents. In this component, and this now I'm jotting the truth. I mean this one. In this component, you are telling your entrepreneurs the documents you already have. The documents you already have. Because from the documents you already have, right, will make people to want to invest in that business. For instance, I will show you a business that has not yet been created, right? But we have already paid the tax, right? We have paid the insurance, we have paid the tax. That is to tell you that when an entrepreneur sees even this business I want to invest in it, exactly, you know that no, this is a prospective business because for this year we will not pay tax. Are you getting it? Yes, these are the things you put in your appendix, or you call it supporting documents. Any question? Any question concerning this business plan? There is no question. I have to take the next question. Say under the business plan. They are under your managerial team. In your managerial team or managerial analysis or plan, you have to tell, for instance, you are opening a clinic. Are we together? You have to tell the reader the doctors who are there to work, who will be working in that clinic, the nurses, the certified nurses who are there to work, and the uncertified nurses who will be employed. Because when you want to start up a clinic, for instance, right now, right? One of the advantages is You can take some your HND students to work. Are you getting me? But they are uncertified, they are unskilled workers. Because they are not yet certified. Are you getting me? Now, you talk about some big doctors you know in town. Like Dr. Ebo, Dr. this, Dr. Are you getting me? When people hear of their names in business, when you just write names of some skilled personnel, people believe in that business that this is legit. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? Yes. That is the reason why even in some of your schools, like in your school, there is one lecturer that always comes and do research and comes only once in a month, in a year. But his name is in that service because they know him for his works in biomedical department. Are you getting me? When you mention this kind of people in your managerial analysis, people believe in that school. And if Dr. F, if Dr. this, if Professor this, are you getting me? That's strong. So you have to bring in your skilled and unskilled workers. Are we together? Yes. Any other question? Huh? If there is no other question, we are given the components of the business plan. Are we together? The next question that will always come again, still under the same business plan. They will ask you, what are the importance of an executive summary? What do you understand by an executive summary, and what are the importance of this executive summary? What are the importance of an executive summary to a businessman? I must sleep out. Even in front of me, man. It shows that you are reading 6 to 6. But, do what? Trying to move. You see? We are not going to cover your eye, you mean that you are not significant. We are like me. You are like me now once. People are moving outside, you cannot see. When they talk about the importance of an executive summary, let's be very fast. And take note of it. Don't enter. You write entrepreneurship without preparing well for the business. Are you getting me? The first importance of the executive summary is that it helps the entrepreneur to stay to the objectives of the business. The second is that it saves time. It saves time to the objectives of the business. It helps you to stay to the objectives of your business. The second one is it saves time. Most entrepreneurs, they don't have time to go through your own entire business plan. Are we together? So when they look at only that one page, they already know all what the business is all about. Are we together? So it saves time. The third one is it attracts investors. It attracts investors. I was telling you that for you to begin a business, you know the money you have. It is the kind of business plan you have. And a good business plan begins with a good executive summary. Are we together? Most of you here, you bear with me that some of you were submitting your projects during HND defense only on the defense. Are we together? But we sat there and we were still able to examine our projects. Do you know what we did? We went through only 3 hours and we saw so many problems. And when we see those problems in our abstract, we already know that when I go to this place, this place, this place, there will be this, there will be this, there will be this. I will just go there. Are you getting me? Yes. So from your activity summary, you will abstract an investor. An investor will see whether they should invest or not. An executive summary also helps the entrepreneur or the businessman to stay close to his legal compliance. Legal compliance. When I talk about legal compliance, it reminds you of your taxes. And you have to pay. And see, if you don't pay taxes, they will take away your the veil of incorporation. They will take away a veil of incorporation. The next question. Will be state and explain the problems faced by young entrepreneurs in Cameroon. State and explain the problems faced by young entrepreneurs in Cameroon. We have what? Inadequate capital. Inadequate capital. Not lack of capital. When you write lack of capital, I'm just giving you 0. It means that young Cameroonian entrepreneurs don't have money. We have, but it is not sufficient. Are we together? Our problem that we face is that of what? Inadequate capital. Not lack of capital. Another problem, which is also a characteristic, is that of poor management, poor managerial skills. Poor managerial skills. Most companies in Cameroon, they collapse because of what? Poor management techniques. When some people make small money, they start feeling that they have arrived. They can do anything. They can kill somebody and pay with money. And they start insulting people that they started with them together. The worst thing to do as an entrepreneur is to insult the people who were their pillars. Are you getting me? Because they know the secret of their business like this. And if they want to put the business on the floor, they will do it. Management. You can have money to create. But if you don't have management techniques, the business will come. semi-finished products are not linked there to the market due to poor roads, right? It's a problem to entrepreneurship now. Yes. Another one is inadequate power supply.